Hello and welcome, Crystal Souls, on this new prediction. Today I'm going to talk about your forever spouse. So for this one, we have three piles available. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time, meditate on the cards, and the one calling you is going to be the answer for you. So when you're ready, find the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. Let's meditate together and breathe in. Hold your breath. And breathe out, relax. And choose the one calling you. So group number 1, let's start and see more hints about your forever spouse. So as you can tell, they are calling each other on the phone, telling each other, I miss you. And what I see with this one is that this could be a long distance relationship or some type of distance between you two that you want to erase. You can be holding each other's hand and falling asleep next to each other. So I miss you, I wish I could hold your hand. That is also a message they may want to say to you, or may just want you to know that this distance is still, something they're working on, or you guys are working on together. And so this will just dissipate with time. But I see this urge and desire to be together. This, distance is actually very hard for the two of you. And this could be felt on a soul level if you have no idea who your future spouse is going to be. But I see this feeling as like there's somebody missing in my life. There's somebody I miss a lot. And I just want to be around this person right now. So that is the calling, the phone. And so you are going to be manifesting this person very soon. And you can be telling them, I missed you. And when you meet this person, you can have that sense of familiarity, as like you knew this person all along, or they feel like home to you. So this was the first one. Let's continue with tarot cards and see more hints about your future in this marriage, or that can just be related to your person as a future spouse. So 9 of Wands, okay, I see a conqueror right there. So that can be conquering yourself, approaching yourself or making the first move. But they can be a bit guarded with people because what they want is a happy future. What they want is positivity. And you are this person. You are everything that this person desires. So of course, they want to be building something with you. Number 9 represents perfection with numerology. So this could be related to the fact that you guys are ideal and perfect for each other. And this is why this person is going to be a bit guarded, or you can be guarded with relationships because you know and you want only the one to enter your life and only the one to, date you right now. So that is the calling from you and from your person, that you're ready for the one, for that forever marriage. And so you're not settling down for something less than that. You want perfection. You want something ideal for you, which is nice. And I see passion with the Wands energy right there. So you can expect a lot of passion, connection, good energy, good vibes from your future spouse. I see someone wanting to make a big success, possibly become super successful and popular, because we have the World card. The World card to me represents also that sense of, big fame. You are recognized and accompanied and supported by communities or fans or clients. But I do see that person wanting to make it, wanting to become successful and abundant in the future. The 7 of Pentacles is pretty much when you plant the seeds on the ground and then see things growing. So that can be project related, career related, study related, but especially money here. So this person wants to become super rich, super abundant. And in my opinion, with the World card, because they came as a combo, right? They are here to show you the potential your future spouse has and possesses. So this shows someone who is meant to become popular, who is meant to be seen, recognized, and also supported by a lot of people around. So of course, pay attention to the looks on the cards, on all of them, because they can show you physical traits or appearances from your future spouse. And what I see is someone patient. Patient because they understand that you plant the seed and then you need to nurture the garden to see results. So that's going to be the same mentality they have towards their goals and dreams, and towards love as well. They understand that it's not something they can get right away. It's something they have to earn. So earning your art, or just confessing their feelings and going on several dates together. It's something you have to nurture. It's not something you can take for granted or just you believe it's, like that you get it, right? Number 7 talks about luck. So I see luck in this marriage for sure, and this growing marriage as well. That can be that aspect of growth in the relationship too. And as for the world, I see you guys traveling a lot as well, wanting to explore, have adventures together, or perhaps your life is going to be like two adventurers, living in different places, different countries all the time, because you may just want to experience and connect with different lands and energies or cities, and they may be calling you a lot. So I see you guys becoming explorers. Of course, that can be fun, or of course, that can be trips, or I do believe you guys might be traveling a lot or traveling to each other, because I saw some long distance as well for some of you with the first card. So if you believe somebody is waiting for you somewhere else, could be a different country or different city, that is indeed the sign. So let's continue with couple cards. Okay, this one popped. This is crazy. So I'm always by your side. Okay, and you can see that, always by your side, calling you or sending you telepathic messages if you're not physically communicating to each other. But they're always by your side with their spirit. You can feel them perhaps, or see some type of signs, symbols, messages, numbers even, that can be announcing this person in, or just showing I am here around you at this moment. So pay attention to the numbers you see, or signs and synchronicities. For example, that can be the infinite sign, it could be a date, it could be a certain number popping a lot, like 9, 7, and we have 21 here. 21 can also be their age, or 21 of a certain month. Let's say the 21 of July, or something like this. It could be just a hint for you. And as for the seasons, by the way, so fire is representing spring season, and here we have earth energy. So earth is related to autumn, so they can be seasons that they like, or seasons when you guys can be communicating to each other or starting to date. Okay, so let's continue and see more hints from your future spouse. Okay, this one flipped. This is so connected to the first card. I mean, you saw calling each other on the phone, and you can see from the phone they finally meet and kiss each other. So my heart is calling for you. I love you too. So perhaps this confession or this attraction with your future spouse is going to start on the phone. Let's say you meet somebody on social media, or you meet somebody and you go somewhere and you ask for their numbers. That's gonna be the type of scenario I'm getting here for you, or a dating app, who knows? But really, I'm getting some type of phone meeting. And this will be what gives birth to that relationship and that love and future marriage. So it's beautiful to see. Let's see now traits and qualities from your person. And by the way, this deck is the one I designed. So if you guys want to get this one, this is linked down below. Okay. I'll take the one facing up too as a plus. So spouse material. Indeed, I mean, that's the topic of today. You are attracting the one, which is perfect, ideal for you. And not just for you, the two of you are perfect for each other. And this is why you see luck being built in that relationship as well. So spouse material. Emotionally strong. We like that. And chill. Yeah, and I could see with the sun, high vibe, high positive, even hear this ancient soul smiling and just being part of the nature. I do see that you're attracting someone who has an old soul, old spirit, and they have this sensitive, type of personality about them. So they are emotionally strong, chill, just very easy to talk to, and they just bring a lot of positivity around them, and they are perfect. Everything you picture as like the one, or like the most ideal future spouse for you, this is exactly what you are attracting in your future partner. So congratulations. Okay, so let's continue and see places. So these places are going to be possibly where you guys meet, or they can just be symbolic places, like places you love to go a lot, when starting to date. So we have the restaurant. So perhaps food is something you guys like, or you may love the same type of restaurant. Your location. Okay, so if not from the distance, this person can be around you or very close to your location. Okay, this one. We have 3. Okay, I'll take them. So the study room, so if you're still studying, you guys can be studying together. Or let's say, for example, they work in a place where they need to study a lot about new things, always improve or just gain more knowledge. Or of course, it can be a teacher. That can be the sign too. So study room, near city. So if not your location, the near city, and lunch break. So these are the signs and the places. Again, we have some type of restaurant or maybe a cafe, some type of drink place, and all these. And then we have the city as well. So this could be, of course, a city person that you are attracting as a future spouse. Let's continue and see messages. So what your future spouse wants to tell you. But we saw, I miss you. Oh, it's a bit too much. I thought it was only 2, so I'm going to have to shuffle again. So I miss you. I wish I could hold your hand. My heart is calling for you. I'm always by your side. So let's see more messages. I respect and honor yourself. Yeah, I'm really getting power couple vibes. The 2 of you supporting each other, encouraging each other, believing in each other's dream and just wanting to be very supportive about it. So I respect and honor yourself. And then dive in. I talked about trips, right? So if not around you, because we had your location, near city, still, I do believe some of you can be meeting while traveling somewhere. And this is encouraging yourself to dive in, to not question this relationship too much, but just, welcome what is right there because it is the perfect timing for the 2 of you to be together. So all these were the messages. Let's continue with the other techniques and get more signs for group number 1. So I'm going to start with the grid so we can see the zodiac sign of your person. If not their zodiac, it could be the season when you guys can be meeting. But so far we had autumn and spring. Okay, Taurus is crazy and Pisces as well. So these are the most potent signs. And then we have Scorpio and Aries as a plus. We can see more with the letters and words, which I'm going to use after this one. So first, let's start with the dice. Okay, I do see you guys living, this type of fairy tale type of life with a castle here. We have the Knight, which I like because the Knight represents, someone who is driven, passionate, confident. And if they want something, they go get it. So if they want you, they come to you and start to make a move towards you. So that's the vibe from these 2. Here we have the bread or toast. Could be something you guys will eat. Or maybe some type of food for your marriage party. So perhaps you still don't know this person's identity, or that can be someone mysterious as well. And I see that they have their inner child awakened. So they're very fun, very bubbly. They go crazy sometimes, or just jump around. They have a lot of energy. And here I see someone again. And you could see with the 7 of, let me try to find it again. The 7 of Pentacles, it's right there. They will want to make a lot of money. So the treasure, I think, is perfectly fitting with this image. Like I'm waiting to make lots of money. And again, I see someone mysterious. So that can be their personality, of course, but that can be a sign that you still don't know who this person is. Okay, so let's see with the letters and words. So you can see the name of your person, initials, a place perhaps. Let's see. Oh, we have party. So you guys can be meeting at a party, play, help, and it. Aquarius is to add to the list, and Virgo as another sign. I think of California for CA. maybe a party in California. Or if you plan to be traveling to the US, it could be a sign. I see someone very playful and helpful with these two as well. So let me pick some stickers to get more hints about your future spouse or just about you guys' future. Okay, my life would suck without you. Maybe that's how they feel, like something is missing indeed. They're sending you a lot of love. And stay away from the people that leave you feeling, what the heck? Yes. So stick to the people that makes you feel good, because this is gonna be how you feel with your future person. I see this person stepping in as well. We have the shoe, just peachy. They can be sporty or just build their booty, as you can tell here. They want to be collecting a lot of memories and pictures with you. They may feel the cold and distance sometimes. Do you miss me? It's beautiful because we started as like, I miss you. So yes, you guys will be missing each other a lot. And winter could also be the season when you guys can be meeting. So this is your guys' reading. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to claim and subscribe to manifest this beautiful marriage in the future. For personal guidance, personal readings, the tools I use, everything is linked down below. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Check my other ones because you have tons of them on this channel, and see you next time. Bye-bye. So group number 2, let's start and see more about your future spouse and your life together. So for the first one, you can see the artist and the painting coming to life and them holding each other's hand. So this is this desire to be together, to be present for each other. But that can be the distance between you two and this person perceiving yourself as their muse, their inspiration, or just this ideal future spouse that they want and dream to be with at the moment. Because we have the sea, perhaps this person can live near the beach or maybe to a certain area that's quite natural as well. Or they might be feeling inspired and recharged by the waves, or especially a natural place where there is water. So I wish you were here is their message on this card. They will want, or they feel right now, there's something missing. There's somebody missing in my life and I just want to be around you. So I wish you were here. And this could be how they picture things and, experiences when you're not around. It's like somebody's missing. I wish I could just share this moment with you. So let's see with tarot cards. Okay, this one. Justice. So we have Libra energy for this one. But what I see is perhaps someone who works in the law, or someone who is very fair to be around, very mature, composed, stable, who is a conqueror as well. I see a person of power, a person that, rather talk about something and everybody listens, or they do something and they inspire a lot of people. Yeah, I see that person just having that strong presence, but also that strong influence on people. Do you see? And with the 2 pillars, I see you two supporting each other in that loving relationship, being fair, just, and wanting to bring that sense of comfort and security to each other in this marriage. Because we have 2 pots or vase with the flowers, I see the 2 of you wanting to bring a comfortable environment for you guys to bloom and to grow together. It's very symbolic, but that's the way I interpret as an artist myself. So yeah, that's how I read tarot, to be honest. But what I see is just a fair, balanced relationship. Could be a Libra that you attract, or a Libra season could be the time when you guys will be starting to date or starting to, or perhaps that's the wedding time as well. And as for the veil, so the veil can talk about things you're still not aware of or still do not see in your life. And the veil can talk about revelation in the future, only when there is balance and structure in your life or within you, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So in order for you guys to be together, although you're wishing and, picturing your future together with a certain person or a certain ideal of version of them, you still have to work on yourself. That's very important in order for you to be meeting this person at the right state. So that's why justice for yourself, or fairness and balance, is the key. So let's see more. One more, please, from this deck. so we can see more about this person and you guys' future. And perhaps that's why. I talked about the fact that the two of you will need to find balance, structure, and healing. So that is a card representing this too. This talks about a burden that we carry with us. And this is not serving us. So this could be a burden from the past, a pressure, or some type of mentality that is stopping us to really go fully in the direction that we want with love, with the people, or actually with marriage. So in my opinion, that's just about introspection. Introspect within, know what is not really aligning with true love or true divine marriage, because that's your forever, that you are attracting right now. So that's the one you are planning to live forever with, to not say in other lifetimes as well. And this is why you guys will need to break down some type of contract or some type of karma before encountering. And this karma can be about the heaviness and that feeling of uncertainty, but also that unfulfilling feeling within. When you're not fully satisfied, not fully happy, not fully energized, that's a big sign, whether you need rest or just you need to shift and change your life. So that's something to introspect, because that's going to be very personal for everybody. But I see some type of heaviness for sure. So let's see couple cards right now. So Netflix and chill is the card. So this could be the type of, life you guys will just live, possibly just stay in very peaceful environments, because we saw the beach. So that's a very relaxing time. There's nobody around, so even better. And here I see again a natural place with the castle on top. The castle can represent a home or a place you guys will be visiting or living at. But I especially see this as a representation of what you guys built together as a couple. And then I see, just you guys having fun and relaxing at home, watching a movie together and just being spicy as well, because that's the type of code with this card as well. So intimacy is going to be quite strong with your future spouse. So let's continue and see one more card, one more couple cards. Okay, these two. I'm not surprised to see this, because I could see a lot of hints personally with that. And that's because I could see muse energy, vision. When you envision a certain ideal, certain person, certain energy, this is mostly because you do have a soul contract with them. The law, justice is very soul contract vibe for me as a symbolism with tarot. And so this could be, of course, a soulmate, if not a twin flame, but that's twin flame energy for the majority of you. So a twin soul, if you're not aware of what a twin soul is, your twin soul is your own soul as another split living in a different body. So before incarnation on earth, you decided to split your soul into the divine masculine, divine feminine, and you embodied two different bodies. And so now you are trying to find your other half, which is totally you. Okay? And for soulmates, because I see a lot of people not really understanding the difference between soulmates and twin flames, a soulmate is not you. It's not your soul. It's actually just another soul, another entity that is somebody that you met in other lifetimes and you created a bond with them, or you had a soul contract with them. So that can be valid soulmate and twin flame. But if you have a twin flame and you know and you feel this is the one, then that is the answer for you. And there's that sense of, I wish I could be here supporting you, I miss you, I feel the distance. You could feel that with the first card as well. So yeah, you guys could be longing for each other, just desiring to be with each other at the moment. And you feel the fire, the love. And if you turn the card, you can see this heart that the two flames are creating. Hopefully you can see it. Yes. And by the way, this deck is the one I designed, so if you guys are interested, this is linked down below as well. This one. So you are my favorite is something your twin flame or soulmate wants to say to you. I mean, yes, they feel that you are the one, they feel that you are special, and of course they want to just go back to you. Their soul is craving for that, and you may feel the same way as well towards your person. So we have a kiss on the forehead. It could be something this person likes to do when being around you, or just they show their love this way. Hugs, kisses, holding hands, or just staying comfortable at home together. Yeah, that's kind of like their love language. And by the way, pay attention to the looks on the cards, because they can show you how your future spouse is going to look like. So let's say they can have red hair, they could have that strong, independent type of vibe, like conqueror energy, or they can have I don't know, a type of style you can see, but we're gonna see more of them. So this deck is gonna talk about their personality. They're very social, or if not social, they can work with social media, because I kind of see that as another hint. They're very playful too. We have I think that's poker or some type of game like this with cards. So social, and I'm gonna take the one that popped, and awakened. Yeah, I mean, yes, soulmate energy, twin flame energy. So yes, you guys are indeed old souls, and this person you're meant to marry is gonna be awakened spiritually, and you might go through the same awakening if you haven't been through that one already. But I kind of feel like a lot of you are awakened already, and this is why you want somebody to be special and that will just seduce your soul more than just the human self. So social and awakened are the two traits and qualities from your future spouse. So let's continue and see places. So these places could be where you guys travel to a lot in the future when getting married, or they can just be representing where you guys can be meeting. So through the car window, so perhaps when you go somewhere, you can be meeting unexpectedly. So, or that can be the vision that we saw with the painting, just like what we perceive outside, what we perceive in front of us, or deep down within our soul. So through the car window, and we have the city scene here. So maybe when you go and travel to a certain city, we have cocktail club, or that can be some type of bar like this, going for a drink. Could be something you guys like too, like going to places where it's a bit social, where you can just play games all together with your friends, or just go for a drink. Yeah, that's the vibe for these as places. So I'm gonna continue with messages. So let's see what your future spouse, your forever, wants to say to you. Any type of message from your twin flame or soulmate. This one is calling me. First kiss. Okay. So that's not a message, but mostly just what you can see. And you can see a kiss on the forehead. It's still very romantic and respectful too. It's like this person will just, when they see you for the first time, you won't have that type of tension and all craziness. It's more like I'm holding your hand and then kissing you on the forehead and then giving you this first kiss. They take their time. And that seduction and flirty game is something they do with a lot of respect. So I have never hold still. So this could be their very first kiss, with you, or perhaps that talks about the very first real relationship with them, and so they marry you in the future, so that's perfect. But yeah, you guys are indeed destined to be. So let's see more. Any type of message. I'll be here in your ups and downs. I love that because sorry, know why and where this German I came from. Anyways, so this person will be supportive, and you could see that balance, structure, peeler. I'm your peeler. I'm here to support you when you need some help. So that's something you can feel emotionally and mentally from your person. So I'll be here in your ups and down. And here, I talked about this, the fact that you can be meeting unexpectedly. And it's kind of like that, you go somewhere and then they just appear. Or you go for a drink with your friends and then they just appear. Or you just go to a gallery or museum exposition, something like this. And then they just appear. It's like, what the freak? So yeah, it's gonna be like this, unexpected, yet expected, because that's the contract, love. And the first kiss again, you could see that on these two cards. So this could be what you guys are craving for, or in that relationship, in this marriage, kissing is gonna be your true love language, or the type of action you do, because this is what makes the two of you more connected and physically loved. So let's continue. I'm gonna be picking the grid so we can see the zodiac sign of your person, and then I have a lot of techniques to use. Let's turn this way. Let's see. Wow, it's very limited. I'm quite surprised. But we can see more of them with the letters and words, because there are some signs in them too. So we have Virgo, Aries, and Pisces so far. And as for the other ones, we could see we had Libra. And for the Wands energy, it's fire sign. Let me see if something else. No, and that's pretty much it. And with twin flame fire, it's very... Oh, I was about to just pull it back. It's very fiery. So let's see with letters and words. It's funny because I looked at the camera and the time on the camera was 14:14. So I'm not sure if that's a sign for you, or 14:14 could be like 14 of a certain month when you guys can be meeting. But the fact that this is a mirrored clock, it's kind of like a sign to me, like you guys are attracting each other because you are each other's mirror, and because you're twins, it's perfect. Now, oh my god, when I said twin, I looked at the cam and again it was 14 and 41. So now it's perfect mirror, right? Flipped. Okay. So LA is a place I see. Dos, so number 2 in Portuguese and possibly Spanish as well. I see the sea and we saw the beach. I just feel like that's connected. So big wish, stuff, beneath, and follow. So they could be following you on social media, and we saw social. I talked about social media, so I guess that's related. Or they can be big following on social media. Could be TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. What else do I see? So do hola, so that's hi. I keep on hearing delta, but I'm not sure what this really means for the reading, unless that's like a code for some of you. So could be Seoul as the city, so in Korea, but I think of the sun energy too, so they can have that solar energy. Or if we talk as a twin flame perspective, the sun represents the masculine, and funny enough, I was picking this symbol, perhaps that was for a reason. So sun, masculine, feminine, moon, and they come together here, so maybe that's a sign for you too. Watching for group number 2, as like you guys are divine masculine, divine feminine coming together as twin flames or soulmate, But yeah, so Korea, I think of Dakota with this one. Oda. Load. So I think of computer. So the computer can be some type of tool you guys use to communicate to each other. So let's continue, but of course you can play with them. Maybe something pops to you that you will notice. Let's see with the dice now. So I see a rich person, someone very abundant, or they could work in some type of industry related to the economy or money. Here I see someone who has been around somebody, because we have the monster, I kind of think of somebody kind of challenging themselves. But this challenge is what made them a lot more, dedicated to their task and their dreams, because they did not give up. Even though they were challenged, anything they wish for, they are accomplishing. And this could be related to the fact that anything you wish in that relationship, anything that you value in that relationship, you are attracting and manifesting for you. And as for the Prince Charming and Frog, I think of that transformation in this relationship. So what I see, and you can see that dynamic a lot in loving relationships, you meet somebody that's actually very inspiring for you, and you grow a lot as a person, or you transform a lot. And I see that with this marriage, to be honest. I see you guys living in a beautiful place, the castle here. And with the Justice card, we saw this woman with this sword. And to me, it could be related to the fact that they are this type of person. Like, they are dedicated to their task, and like they are a conqueror. And I see someone beautiful, very charming, very seductive as well. Like, their physical, their body, their face is gonna be wow, or just very seductive for you with your own taste. That is the vibe. So let's continue and pick some stickers. Say hello. Say hello. Okay, so you guys can be communicating to each other. And that can be online, because that's the type of thing I'm getting here. We have this little heart, protected. I mean, the type of protection you can see, which is like foam. So say hello, love. Isn't it in this group that I think we saw somebody kissing you on the forehead? Yes, indeed. Right there. And you can see that again on this one. So I'm telling you, it could be the little signature kiss. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, that's really what I'm thinking about. My life would suck without you. I see you two possibly studying or learning a lot together. The window is open, so that means your perspective, the person you're attracting, it's not a stuck vision, or you're not stuck on one person. If you don't feel a soul connection, you believe, okay, possibly there's somebody waiting for me that's different, that what I can really picture. So that openness is good, because this is what attracts your destiny. And getting to know each other is something big. In this relationship, we have milk and a peach. So maybe that's a drink they like, or this could be some type of sign for you guys. So this is a rating. Oh, we have Leo, by the way. So it could be another sign, or it could be their name. That's really what I'm getting here. But yes, that's the rating for you guys. I hope you like it. Oh, I see Dallas. Sorry. It could be. But anyways, this is the reading. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up, claim and subscribe to manifest your future spouse faster into your life. For personal guidance and tools I use, everything is linked down below. Check my other readings while you wait for my new one, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so group number 3, let's see more hints about your future spouse, your forever. So what you can tell is that you guys are guided towards each other. I see your spirit guides, the universe, or God, just inspiring the two of you to do something, say something, or meet somebody that is meant to be with you. So I see destiny already between you two, that calling, that urge to meet your compatible soul, and this is what is manifesting. If you could see the heart right there, this reminds me of, the whole type of notification we had on Instagram. It's not there anymore, but it used to be this way. So perhaps that's the sign that you can be meeting or talking to each other on Instagram. And I see the two of you guided with these ties, which could be the ties from souls, like soul ties, soul bond, or physical bond as well. Because when you meet somebody, there's this energetic transfer, energetic connection we build with them, with your parents, with your friends, or people you meet, and you start to bond with and allow this connection to be built. This is when it's created, and then you can utilize this one to communicate energy or messages or telepathy with this person. And I see that built in the relationship or in the future when encountering. It's still two shadows here, so it's still something that possibly is not physical, but mostly your souls are bonding, connecting. If you dream of a certain person repeatedly, this could be the sign. So let's continue with tarot cards and see, wow, this was fast, you guys' future or just energy. All right, so from the Five of Cups, we're leading towards the Sun. And this represents some type of dissatisfaction, not really being happy or fulfilled, or just focusing on misery. And this is not really helping you. So some of you could be feeling defeated when it comes to relationships and dating and flirts and connections with others. You kind of feel like, I want to give up, but still I'm hoping for somebody to be different. And that is great. Because when you have hopes and you notice some people will be different, the Two of Cups here are standing. And if you perceive that with the symbolism in tarot, Two of Cups represents love, romance starting, and unity. And Three Cups are falling down. So that's pretty much the past relationships or mistakes or things that didn't work. But now you're focusing on what is standing, what is precious, because we have the treasure right there and old coins. And I feel what you're looking for in a relationship is not material support much. Of course, that is important, and you will notice you are attracting actually somebody that's very successful, that's very abundant. But this is not your focus. What you want is a soul bond, soul connection, someone who can understand you and support you emotionally. It can bring a lot of positivity. You know, they have this wild type of essence or childlike essence. They're very bubbly, very fun, very social, they talk a lot, they love to express themselves. They could be very good at artists or communicators. That's really what I'm getting here. And as for this portal opening at the distance, this is what I see here. The meeting, encountering, being together. Even the Two of Cups in tarot, which is a symbol here, is coming into union or coming together. So I see a meeting for you. This portal opening. The universe making space for you to meet your future spouse because it is time. It is meant to happen very soon. And so the Sun represents this successful relationship. After breakups and pains or just things that never happened because you notice that they were not the one. This is when you attract your Sun or the Moon, feminine, masculine. Okay, but what I see is a lot of positivity, a lot of happiness with the right horse. Horse, I was about to say, what the heck? The horse represents speed, and they also represent courage and freedom. So they can have that strong, potent type of personality. And what they want is to be courageous, to be free, to explore, to be wild, and to express their true essence, to shine like the sun, to not dim their light or to adjust and adapt. They're not going to be like this. The person you're attracting is someone who is going to be connected to their spirit. They want triumph, they are confident, and even the horse itself talks about that and the endurance, like they keep on going. They never just stop themselves halfway because they believe the best is yet to come. They are big believers, big dreamers, and they want to make a success for themselves, and they will do that. And this is why, even though you're not focusing on the money because you might be abandoned to yourself, what you're looking for is something that will just nurture your soul, that will be different and bring a lot of positivity into your life. And guess what? You are attracting it. Congratulations! And we have the white horse. So white represents purity. So what I see with this marriage is pure intention, pure energy. And possibly that's why the child appeared. I was like, that's the purest form, purest humans, because they're not controlled and brainwashed as much as adults. But yeah, they are still in their pure essence. And perhaps they're working towards mental freedom too, to be the most beautiful and shiny self. So let's continue with couple cards and see more symbols. So, and by the way, with the cards, so with the numbers, we have number 5, which represents creation, magic, and here we have 19. So 19, 1 and 9. So 1 represents creation, number 9 represents perfection, or number 1 can be leadership as well. So they can be a very perfectionist leader with the 2 combo as 9 and number 1. And here, so I love you is a message they want to say to you. That's why they feel guided to connect with you and talk to you and spend time with you. You guys can be meeting at some type of workplace or meant to collaborate and work together, or you can be each other's inspiration when it comes to your own dreams, goals, and anything you want to fulfill in life. And they will love you. They will support you. They'll be here for you. And with the circle around and the branches all growing around, what I see here is growth in this relationship, because we have the gold color, this gold circle. This could be the coin, okay, or the symbolism related to the fact that this relationship is gonna be precious, golden. And here I see a message, email especially, but this could be a DM or just some type of message that you guys send to each other. If you are communicating, maybe on Instagram or online, emails as well, this could be how this relationship starts. Of course, if you're working with a person, sending emails to the person, it could be also what you guys do. But yeah, I see you, the two of you just bonding, talking to each other and communicating to each other. And we have this yellow color, again, very connected to the sun's energy. Like, I'm here to show my true color, my true palette, my true personality. And this is what this person is doing, which is possibly what makes the two of you click and open up to each other. There's a lot of love, that's for sure, a lot of support, and that desire to be together and to have fun together. So let's see personality cards right now, so we can see more about your future spouse traits and personality. I thought it was flipping, but no. And by the way, pay attention to the looks on the cards, because they can show you physical traits from your future person, or like hair, color, style, you can see. So we have a strong person. Funny enough, the horse talked about that confidence, endurance, and strong person too, courageous person. So that is totally fitting this card with this personality. And we have a fighter here, so I'm not going to give up type of mentality. And that is the same with the relationship. Like, if they bond with you, if they have fun with you, they're not going to give up. They're not like that. Or if, let's say, and broken connects with what I was thinking about. If, for example, you have an argument and you just, disagree on something, they may just sit down with you after, addressing how they feel and talk about the brokenness or talk about what is not really working right there. So you focus on what you guys can be building instead of what's not really working, or just understanding and accepting that you guys are two different beings. So of course you're going to have two different points of view and perspective of things, and that's okay. That's actually your strength in a relationship, to have somebody different so that you can be inspired yourself and so you can be growing in this loving relationship. So the brokenness is not something to be afraid of. I do believe you two are wounded, just like everybody on earth, let's be honest. We all are wounded, we all are in pain because of something or somebody or something that was said or something that was done or some type of experience and trauma. Yeah, we all have all these stories, and that's okay. This is also what builds us and makes us, take different paths or just grow as different beings. So yeah, it's something I see as maybe the compass that leads you towards a healthy relationship, because you know what it's like to be broken. You know what it's like to have somebody that broke your trust or broke your heart, and now you just want somebody who is different. So now let's see places where you guys can be meeting, or perhaps places where you guys go a lot when starting to date or when you guys will be married. So let's see any type of symbolic places for the two of you. And here so far, so we have a land full of sunflowers. Could be a field of sunflowers that you love, or perhaps living in the countryside. And here we have the sea. Okay. The grocery store. Oh, and we had the workplace as well. So you guys can be working or collaborating together. Online could also be the sign with Instagram and the email. but you can just be meeting at the grocery store. So it could be that magical like this. Like you go somewhere, you feel guided to buy grapes or veggies, and then you meet this person. That can be how it is. This person can have this mermaid or childlike type of personality, or just like when you look at them physically, they have this mermaid or merman beauty standard, but their personality is mostly like a child. And I'm not saying they're not mature, they are, but they just have this like fun type of bubbly personality. Too much. Just want one more. And this one. Friend group. Okay, interesting. Perhaps this friend group can be online. You know, if you go and chat on a group chat about, let's say, business, or let's say it's sport, what else, or a trip, or going to a place. Maybe that's where you guys can be meeting. So group, or maybe your friends can be presenting you to somebody, and that's gonna be the one that can be. And perhaps they are the one guiding you, you know, your friends pulling the strings and then making the two of you as marionettes meeting each other. So friend group and a grocery store so far. Let's see messages now. So anything your future spouse wants you to know at the moment. But so far we have I love you as a message and confession. So take the ones facing up. Promise me you'll stay with me forever. I mean, the reading is you're forever, so this is what they want to hear. We are meant to be, you know, and I just want to be with you forever because I love you and I feel the calling to be with you. So promise me you'll stay with me forever. And I came here to save you. Oh, it's so connected again. Look at that. And perhaps they are this, you know, knight of shining armor here to save you, but still in their child form. It's like the knight on the horse. But yes, I came here to save you. And you're gonna feel that, you know, they have this very nurturing type of personality. Like they're always super encouraging and always telling you it's going to be okay, you got this. I'm here to support you. It's really the encouragement I'm getting from your future spouse. That's why you collaborate well together. So let's see and continue. I'm going to be picking the grid next. So we can see a zodiac sign, maybe a season with this one. Okay, so this person could be a Cancer, Gemini, or Pisces. We can see more of them with the letters and words, but I'm gonna start first with the dice. Okay, so there's some soul contract, or this could be talking about the marriage contract. With this one, anything you wish for in this loving relationship, you guys will be accomplishing and manifesting. We have the wish and the lamp. Could be an air sign or hardworking person. And a crafty person too, like very good at building things. Like I think of a craft with wood, especially like craving on wood or building something, like even houses. Could be an architect, for example. Could be signs. Here I see a good cook or liking to bake, especially. And I see someone transforming themselves. Like they become somebody they respect and honor. And they could have been, broken by this toxic figure, this monster. So they come with a past, they come with a wound or wounds. Of course, like I said, everybody is wounded, but that's something to become aware of. So you can be gentle or just get to know their story before judging. So let's continue and pick some letters and words. So of course you can see places. We have Libra as another sign. Places or any type of hint. I see cam. So camera. Could be a content creator. I love you. I mean, you saw I love you as a card. So yeah, this person like, I love you. I think of chameleon. Yeah, chameleon. So they can have this adapting type of personality. Like they adapt their colors to survive or adapt to a certain environment. I see come. Let's see, I see LA, California. Oh, sorry. California. I think of Switzerland as well. I think of England with this. They might give you a call if not California. Or I think of come on or come in. Maybe that's the call from their soul as well. Soul. Perhaps a soulmate. Oh, we have soul from Korea as well. Could be the place. They could be introverted. CEO could be a boss. Maybe the collaboration card popped for a reason. So they can be your boss or you guys can be working together. We have the sea. So they can live near the sea or perhaps they want to be in the future. Lin could be their name. I see Lee as a Korean name as well, or beyond, of course. Oh, I see my name. I love that. A lot of people call me Lemon sometimes. But no, it's Lems. Okay, so it's actually Portuguese. And that means read. It's funny because I'm a tarot reader. I think it's all purpose. Like when I just introspected into that and discovered what my name meant in Portuguese, I was like, oh, this is actually very fitting with what I do. So yeah, I think these are codes. Or maybe I'm a messenger for you. If you plan to have a person reading with me, maybe that's gonna be a sign. I don't know. Sec, so second is what I think about. So you can be meeting very quickly. This in French means mademoiselle, which is kind of like, yeah, Mrs. or Miss. So they can call you like that, or maybe mademoiselle, who knows. I heard union, and I kind of see that appearing. So you guys will be coming into union very soon. We have so many. I've been talking for a few minutes just with these. So we have a lot of them. But of course, just go crazy because something can be personal for you. Let's say they are called Antonio, or they are called Leah, or they are Leo. I see so many things here. So it's gonna be very personal for sure. McDonald, I don't know. Or Mac could be the brand, what is the makeup brand? That's what I think. They can be, or you can be from a certain university, or maybe they are a professor at a certain university. Yeah, there are a lot, so go crazy with them. Go crazy. My heart is painful. Anyways, so let's continue with stickers. Any type of hints you guys need to receive about your future spouse. But we have a lot. I mean, we had a lot of hints for this group, which is quite beautiful. The meeting! And I can see that too. You know, I'm about to meet and unite with you. So meeting, boba drink could be a preference if they like boba or boba tea, bubble tea. I see you guys getting to know each other with this one in the book. Water it. So water it, I think of nurturing a relationship. You know, you water it, you give it some sun, just like a plant. Home. We saw introverts, so I believe you guys may just want to stay at home a lot. The meeting. Or they can be meeting you at home. Could be a code as well. Or maybe going for a bubble tea together. I see you guys laughing a lot, having a good time together. I mean, they have the solar sun type of energy, so maybe you can see sun too here. Yes. Yes, they have that. Yeah, even solar. Solar energy. Even soul in Portuguese means sun. Did I say soul as the place? I think so, but just in case I missed it, it's there. Me. Yeah, so going home again, home, what the freak? So you guys indeed love home. Or maybe building your own home together. And with this, I see magic manifesting. Or perhaps you see unicorns as a sign from your person too. So this is your reading. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up, claim and subscribe to manifest your future spouse into your life faster. For personal guidance, the tools I use, everything is linked down below. And I will see you guys on my next reading. Check my other ones while you wait for me. And take good care of you. Bye-bye.